Will I treat you good all night?
All right, Jared here with Rockerazzi.com and 98.7 with the guys from Stone Temple Pilots. Thanks for joining us today, the guys. Awesome. Hey, first of all, congratulations on the record, and even more important, I guess, the new single. And is this right? Is this the first #1 for alternative radio? Is that? Do I have that right?
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not sure. We've had a lot of successful songs, and you know, we don't really read all the charts all the time.
We were told, but and nevertheless, congratulations.
I really don't know the difference
between alternative.
What's really the difference between rock and alternative? I mean, I'm not even clear on that.
Well, I don't know either.
Yeah, and active and whatever. It's all rock and roll.
Right.
Well, anyway, we want to take over all the airwaves. We just want to.
You've done it. You've done it, especially here. I was reading some stuff before coming in this afternoon. The writing process, or the recording process rather, was a bit different in this record. Is that right? In terms of the songs were kind of formulated together, and then they brought them to you, Scott. Is that accurate? And with like a scratch vocal on there, does that make any sense?
Sort of. Everyone always writes their song ideas, you know, before we go into pre-production. But we were able to do pre-production at Eric's studio, and so they recorded some of the demos, and I have my own studio. Robert has his own studio, and I was able to, you know, I've been working with my engineer for a long time, so I feel comfortable with that, and put down lyrics and the melody, and then we also had some help from Don Was, and you know, he got us all into the same room, play the songs live, and make sure, you know, all the keys were right and that. But yeah, we were able to utilize all 3 studios, which helped a lot because since we were touring so much during that time.
Mm-hmm. Is there a big tour coming up? Can you tell our fans a little bit about that? Anybody want to weigh in on that?
We're going back to New York in about the end of May. Mm-hmm. To do some David Letterman and a couple festivals out there. Then we're going to Europe all throughout June and doing festivals.
You enjoy the Tonight Show kind of stuff? Is that as awkward as expected?
You know, rock and TV don't really mix very well.
Right.
But you know, it's always a challenge, and we're always up for it. You know.
Do you guys think of legacy at all? What does that mean to you as a band? Is that important to the guys?
Does that mean 3 legs?
Yes,
legacy?
more like legacy.
Oh, legacy. Okay.
Does that come into your daily mindset at all, you guys? About how you want the band to be remembered, how individual you want to be remembered?
Well, I think what we're planning on, we all have sons now, so I think what we're planning on is eventually 10, 15 years from now, they'll take over our spots, and STP will live on. Awesome. You know, if not, then they'll join Kiss. Right.
In full makeup or no makeup?
Well, makeup, absolutely makeup.
Yeah, we've done it before. We can do it again.
Yeah. And so, how's your clothing line coming out, Scott? Is it?
It's off to a good start. We got in all the Nordstroms across the country, so it's off to a good start.
And is there going to be more STP stuff? Is this the beginning of part 2, so to speak? Is there going to be another record even after this?
I hope so.
Anybody want? Yeah?
Yeah. I hope there's, since the band is a dictatorship and I am the dictator. No, we're a democracy, so if you're asking me, yeah. I hope we make a lot more records, but you know, you might want to ask them. I'm just kind of with them, you know. If we all want to do it, then
I'm just off to see the wizard.
Yeah,
that's all.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
What are you guys saying? How many more records you guys want to make? Come on, right now.
Let's decide it right now, right here on Rockerazzi.
Somewhere between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
I'd say 7.
7 records.
7 more.
7 more. That puts me at about 60 years old at the rate we're going, 1 every 8 years.
I would say, well, that wasn't our rate before, but I'd say realistically, probably 5, and then
I like that number. 5.
And then you know, there's always like the old age home who reunion type thing.
Having children, has that affected you guys the way one might expect in terms of the writing going, or just in terms of kind of perspective on things?
Well, I don't. You know, I don't know. I don't really put the band and what happens in the band really too much with how I want to be a dad. It's more of an individual thing for me. You know.
Because I have a 7-week-old
Wow.
boy,
Congrats.
so we're all boy. Yeah. So and so I'm thinking, if he wants to be a musician, like what kind of advice would you guys give to pitfalls?
I would never pawn my thoughts or ideas on my child. I'm going to let him gravitate to what he wants to be. He might want to shave his legs at 13. I don't know.
Right.
And whatever he wants to do and gravitate towards, that's what I'll support.
Anybody else?
As long as he doesn't want to be a drummer, right? And then you're going to say, like, no, no way. No way. You don't want that job.
Scott, what advice would you give, your boy if he wants to grow up and be a rock
I have a son and a daughter. So with both of them, they love going to the shows and they love watching rehearsal. But you just want them to be happy and succeed in what they like. They try a lot of things, as they're young. A lot of different sports and sometimes those things, certain sports don't really turn them on. So, whether it's art or mathematics or music or painting, whatever, as long as they're happy.
It's great to see all you guys in the same room together.
7 weeks old, huh?
7 weeks.
Wow.
That's a big deal,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, it's
Congratulations.
This is our first outing without
You guys are.
This is
oh,
my
it's
wife.
Your child. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
All right.
Yep.
A team.
Yes,
It's
we're
the
Team
beauty behind
Rockerazzi.
the beauty behind the camera.
I can't get her to do the interviews. I think she's more appropriate to do this
You probably
for the band.
Would probably do better.
Oh gosh.
That's what makes us unique. The hottie behind the
Need a
camera.
baby Bjorn. And you,
I know.
right?
We thought about
Camera.
that, but we thought, not
Camera.
appropriate for the first
Yeah.
98.7. We're gonna bring them in. Anyway, thanks so much for taking time out, guys. Love the record. Love the single Between the Lines. And best of luck on the tour.
Great.
Awesome. Thanks
man.
guys. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Thanks.